Hello friends, I have another video for you guys today. Just want to explain a little bit more about myself, so in case those of you that don't know about me per se or whatever. So pretty much I'm 20, I'll be 21 in April, which I'm super freaking excited for. Can't wait to be 21, being legally allowed to drink, even though I'm probably not a huge fan of drinking itself. It's just one of those things, you know, probably do like once a week or once or twice every 2 weeks. It's not something that I'm super into. It's just more of that I'm just kind of happy that I've somehow reached this magical age where 21 now makes it so I'm smart enough to realize the dangers, blah blah blah, and do it responsibly, which is a whole nother topic, but yeah, it's kind of stupid. So, but yeah, I'm 21. Will be 21. I'm short. I'm like 5'5", 5'6". I weigh, shockingly enough, like 110, 115. I fluctuate between 110 and 115. Just depends on what I eat and when I take a crap. That is pretty much it's pretty funny, and probably the oddest thing about me is I'm double jointed in my legs, my ankles, my knees, my elbows, my shoulders. I just can't really think of a spot where I'm not double jointed in. Like, for instance, I mean, I can make pretty much my knee go like sideways. I mean, if that's something that you guys would like to see, I could possibly do a video on that. I don't know, like, it would be weird for me, but if people really want to see that, I'm just afraid of grossing people out, because it is pretty nasty looking, because the reaction people see when reaction I see people have is just like that look of just like disbelief and just like, I feel like you're gonna be breaking your leg or something. It's pretty funny for me. Like even today when I was at soccer class, a guy came up to me. He's like, "Hey, one of my friends told me that you can do this really crazy thing with your leg. Can I see it?" So I laughed for a little bit, and I was like, "Sure." And I showed him. He's like, "Oh, dude, that's gross." The stuff like that is just funny. I mean, I've done that since I was like a little kid. Like when I was in middle school, I used to be able to fit in my backpack, and my friends would carry me around. It was just like I'd have like they close it, and I'd have my head sticking out, and then I would just like scare people. It was like the funniest thing in the world. I was a super small kid. I weighed maybe like 65 pounds. I was just like this insignificant little worm. It was hilarious. I've always gotten made fun of just for being short. It's just like the way it is. I think it's funny now, but I don't know, it's something that's just really weird about me, that's really unique, that's like my own thing, that I've never met anyone as flexible as me. I mean, I'm more flexible than most girls. It's really, I mean, that part's really crazy to me. I mean, when I freak out a girl with my flexibility, I mean, I can almost do the splits, but my groins don't allow stuff like that. But yeah, let's see. I mean, my favorite sport is definitely soccer. I'm just such a huge fan. Like, when I watch my favorite team, Tottenham Hotspurs, they play in England. They're a North London club. It's so much more exciting than watching, say, like American football, because that's like so stop and go, where soccer's just like, it just keeps going, and then I mean, it's kind of just different because I like understand the sport better, but here in America it's like, okay, they're little like grass fairies. I've heard that term so many times by football players, but yet I'm tougher than they are, which is hilarious to me. I mean, I've taken hits, I've gotten kicked in the face, gotten kicked on the jaw all the time, kicked in the chest. I like to see them take that and then get right back up. It's like labeled as kind of like a pussy sport, but yet there's more skill involved in that than in any other sport that I can think of. I mean, I think there's a couple other sports that are really like super skillful, but I mean, I can't think of them right now at the moment. But I mean, everyone it's just you have to be good at everything, and it's something that you have to really be playing since you're a little kid to really accomplish what you would want in the game, since you need to be able to be trained and blah 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 to all, like, since you're a little kid. That's why you see most of these other countries being so much better than us at it, because they've been playing it for so long. And it's just, we have so much more options in America with sports. Like, football's just such a big thing. Even just other sports like water polo is getting bigger too. I mean, not a lot of people know about it, but it's just, it's getting bigger in our country, and we're not too bad at it too. It's just, basketball is still really popular. Baseball is like, I mean, if you want to be a professional, go choose baseball. Fuck, you get paid like the most money for doing the littlest amount of work. I mean, come on, the season's like 3 months. Sure, it's like there's no breaks in between it, but I mean, 3 months and then you get like a 4-month off season. Who wouldn't want that? That's awesome. And not to mention they get paid the most. Holy crap! It's so much money. Those guys are lucky. I wish I was that good. Fortunately, I'm not, but you know what? It's okay. I'm happy with what I do. So, there's a lot more that I could say, but I'm just not sure where to go. I guess I could just talk about my video game style, like what I like to play. I do enjoy Call of Duty to a certain extent. It's just, it's not exactly the funnest thing for me right now anymore, just because it's, I don't know, it's just the people that play it ruin it for me. So I'm enjoying like my MMOs right now, like Star Wars, The Old Republic. So it's stuff like that is fun for me, just because I'm kind of doing my own thing and I'm ignoring everyone else, except for when I do like heroic quests or whatever. So I mean, I love games like Final Fantasy, stuff like that. Those were like the games I grew up playing, like Final Fantasy VII. I never really liked 8 that much because I didn't like the concept of the spells, because I thought it was kind of stupid in my opinion. But 9 and 10 are easily my favorites. 9 was like, to me like the underrated one, the one that was really good, but no one really played it or really talked about it. It was one of my favorite. I loved the story, it was great. But I guess not a lot of other people thought it was as good as I thought it was. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm missing some stuff, because I always do, because I just kind of ramble on about a topic and then just get off topic or whatever. But that's just kind of my style. I like to just have fun and just